Hey guys, it's Virtual Nunchucks, and today what I have for you is a news update one more time. I want to say thank you real quick though first before we get too involved in that to everyone who showed up for the live stream earlier today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't stream yesterday like I had planned because we were upgrading my internet and they were working on my phones and all kinds of stuff, so I did not get the opportunity to do that. So I did it today, and I want to say thank you to everyone who participated. It's always fun. I have subscribers and followers in Japan, and usually about 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or so is when they get to stream with me, and we hang out, we have a good time, we laugh, and all kinds of stuff. So if you missed it, though, if you want to see some of it, we played some Arkham Asylum, the remastered version. What is that? Return to Arkham, where you get the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City together in one package, remastered for the PS4. We played some of that today. I love those games, so I do occasionally come back to them just for fun. So we kind of just played that, hung out, talked a little bit, and had some fun. So thank you for that. If you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe, because you never know what we're going to get between reviews, opinion pieces, gameplays, live streams. If it's gaming, we do it. We talk about it. So, yeah. So there's that. But as you can see on the screen, okay, as you can see on the screen, the new event for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 dropped today, Call of Duty Days of Summer. And so I thought we'd take a look at this together real quick.
Sun, waves,
that's loud.
explosions. Maybe the best month
It's really
of my
loud in my
mercenary
ears.
life. Days of Summer is back. Lock, load, and coast back into grind. And keep the peace.
Oh, cool.
with the
That's free for
Peacekeeper.
everybody. That's awesome.
A whole new
map.
set of weapons and outfits for your summer arsenal. Yup. More modes,
Taking the flag.
more mayhem,
Oh, capture the flag. Awesome.
and more blackout. I tried to tell you this was big. Really, really big. Bon voyage. Days of Summer. Jump in now.
Okay. Oh, community challenges are back. Cool.
Going loud. Contact 12.
Okay, so basically what that means is that the PS, I don't know if it's the entire community, the entire Call of Duty community, or the PS4 community, or how they're going to do that, but 15 million matches played, and we get a new get a new weapon free to the community. So that's kind of cool. So far, okay, the atrocious monetization system is there. And I hate it, and I've already said that about 1 million times, that Treyarch screwed that one up really bad, and I really, really, really hate that. But so far, that's really good news. We get a free multiplayer map for everybody. Grind, which is a remaster of an old map on Black Ops 2. So that's kind of cool. And then, of course, the new weapon, the community challenges. That's also cool. That we get a new weapon from there. Let's see what this is. Ground War and Blackout. 2 big teams battle in 1 big map. Ground War has arrived. Blackout well, you guys can read it on the screen, but I apparently can't. Enjoy all the furious Blackout action you've grown accustomed to in the biggest team battle ever in Call of Duty. Each team gets their own separate flight path to drop into a massive redeploy. Oh my goodness. Once you hit the ground, your goal is simple: eliminate all enemies. Well, yeah, duh. It's a tall task to take down half the players on the map. Oh, cool. So it's like a 50v50 team. I don't know that that's going to work out so great as far as frame rates, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so there's 3 things I'm kind of excited about. Let's see. Well, of course, there's a plug for the new Modern Warfare. But again, I'm still holding out. I may review it for you guys if I get lucky enough to do it, but I'm still kind of thinking maybe I'm not going to purchase this one because it all depends on what they do with the monetization system and how well they treat their people. I don't know. Huh. Let's see. I do know that they did some weapon balancing. Like, for example, I think they gave the Spitfire and the MX-9 an additional magazine. I do know that they did that. I do know that according to the patch notes, they've done some slight specialist balancing for 1 or 2 characters. But there was no real huge update except one, and this is where I'm fixing to get a little upset. Apparently, they've decided that they're going to have a bunch of weapons. The grab, which we saw in the trailer for the community challenge, and I don't have my phone, so let me grab my tablet real quick and I'll pull up the patch notes for you guys. Just give me 1 second. But the grav and the other 2 weapons that are in the tier system, which we'll take a look at in a second. But apparently they have other weapons. And I'm going to confirm this right now. Apparently they have other weapons that they've locked behind reserves. And you guys know how terrible the reserve system is. How egregious it is. It's random. You have to get 3 duplicates before they'll even re-roll to give you another option. And so and they've bloated the reserve system with fluff content that literally is ridiculous. I'll give it, for example, what I mean. The charms that you can put on your weapon, you can't just equip 1 charm to each gun like you could before. Now you have to unlock that single charm for every single weapon in the game if you want to have it on your gun. They've done that with death effects for guns now. Instead of having 1 death effect for every gun, you have 1 death effect for a specific gun, and you have to continue to unlock it. So it's just a very bloated reserve system. So I'm afraid that that it's just not going to work out for everybody to try to get those weapons that they've dropped in those reserve systems. I really am kind of scared for that. Hold on. Anyway, that's a rumor. I'm trying to confirm it with the patch notes. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's hard to do on a tablet instead of my phone. Days of Summer 2019 patch notes. Aha! Here we go. I'm sorry, guys. Normally I talk. I have this all scripted for you, but I've had quite a busy day today, and haven't had opportunity to even look at anything. So we're going to do this live, and with all the pauses in it, because that's what we do. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I hope everything finds you well, that you're having a great day. I really do. Here's patch notes. Okay. My internet is super fast now, which is good. But my tablet is not. Here we go. Days of Summer launched today. Everyone knows that the grind map is free to play for all players. Capture the flag mode, which we just saw in the trailer. They're adding the Vendetta sniper rifle rather, to the to the tiers. However, they are adding the S6 Stingray tactical rifle, the Peacekeeper, and the Locust, and the ballistic knife are available through. Now, all of those weapons I just mentioned, the Peacekeeper, the Locust, bolt-action sniper rifle, the ballistic knife, and the S6 Stingray tactical rifle, which is something that I use a lot with the tactical rifles, and are all available through the black market and unlockable through the weapons bribe thing. So the weapons bribe thing. So let's take a look at that. First of all, let's take a look at that. I want to show you guys what they're talking about. Now, I happened to look at this just before I pushed the record button, or maybe a couple minutes after the update went live. I looked through the tiers, but I want to show you guys what they're talking about, okay? They said you can unlock those. It sounds really good. You can unlock those through the bribe pack option, but I want you to see, I think it's tier 25, I think, yeah, there it is, weapon bribe. Okay, now this is insane, because if you read it, it says guaranteed no dupe ranged or Mark II weapon from reserves. So there's not times 5, there's not times 2, there's not times anything. What they're saying is by the time you hit tier 25, okay, you're guaranteed no duplicate that you already have. So like if you have the Mark II Rampart, which I do, or the Mark II Vapor, which I do, thanks to all the weapons, the crates I opened the other day, because I don't even touch those, I have those, okay? So I won't get those, but there's a good chance I could get the Mark II Paladin. I could get the Mark II SOG, or whatever else is in there. Or I might get one of those weapons that they mentioned in the thing. So technically, you might get lucky. 1 in like 1,000 chances. You might get lucky. You might get one of the weapons in that drop halfway through the tiers, or you might not. So technically you still have to open all these stupid weapon crates, or crates, and you might get stickers. 95% of the time you get stickers or stupid war paints like this, although that looks pretty freaking cool. But the weapon itself, you got a pretty slim chance of getting, so you have to play a ton if you want to do it through weapons crates, or you do this. All right, you come down here to the, which I honest to God, $20. You go like that. Contains 4 items, including Ahab Revenge, Mastercraft for the Swordfish, blah blah blah. So you could technically come down here and purchase reserve crates for $2 a piece. Do I even have? Oh, I have. How do I have virtual currency? I don't even... Apparently they gave me some virtual currency. I have no idea how. So I could purchase this stuff and maybe get something lucky if I'm lucky. But I'm not going to, because I don't want to support that system. I know why. It's because I downloaded that Call of Duty app and they give you some free currency. That's why I got it. So I have about $11 in free currency for downloading the Call of Duty app. Anyway, so all of this awesome stuff, the new modes, all that stuff, the ground war, that sounds really cool. And I love to play Blackout, so that sounds pretty cool. But no, you don't lock it behind an egregious paywall. Okay, take a lesson from Infinity Ward. You guys are sister studios. Take a lesson. In Modern Warfare Remastered, they allowed you to get parts. For every match that you played, you got like 25 parts. You had to play a ton of stuff. But you got to go into the reserve section. You got to go into a weapons crate section. And you got to pick and choose the weapons that you spent the parts on. That's how I got the intervention sniping rifle or sniper rifle for Modern Warfare Remastered. That's how I got a couple of shotguns. It's just because I was able to choose and spend the parts that I got, kind of like COD points, on the amount, whatever I wanted to spend it on. Why did you do this, Treyarch? Why? And Infinity War, if you're paying attention, if you're listening to any of us who play this game even casually like myself, I don't play this for my channel. I don't play this to show off. I play this because I need it to unwind sometimes, or like I've said in a video or two, therapy for me, for my eye and hand coordination and my reflexes and all that stuff. It's like a therapy. So I do it to kind of chill and hang out and have a good time. But why? Why do that to people who are your cherished community? They spend money every year to play Call of Duty, and you do this crap. Sorry guys, I was supposed to just report the news and tell you what was in the thing and all that kind of garbage, and apparently I'm not doing a very good job of that. Anyway, here's another thing that they said that is available to you. Now this is available for 34 days, so you have 50 tiers to get through for 34 days, and then if you want the guns, you gotta play even more because, well, of that goofy stuff. They've added in the Blackout map on PS4 especially a new helicopter. It's an attack helicopter, basically a helicopter mounted with a machine gun. So technically, if you're flying that, you and a buddy are flying that, you can fly around the Blackout map and shoot a whole ton of people. I don't know what the hit points are because it doesn't say. It comes with 2 mounted heavy turrets, and you can deploy the Hawk, which I guess is a drone, to scout out the map, which is kind of cool. They've added a Coward's Way Out feature that allows people who are playing in redeploy modes, like the Alcatraz mode that they had a little while ago, to hold the use button to reduce the time spent in a downed state. So basically, I think you like The Last Stand, you commit suicide, so you stop bleeding out and you go ahead and queue back up for the jump. So okay, so that's there. We're also bringing Ambush Solo to Xbox One and PC this week, featuring solo play with snipers, knives, and launchers only. Oh, that would be scary. I don't even play zombies, but they've added some new zombie stuff. Labors of Hercules, Gauntlet leaderboards, new weapons in Mastercraft, more elixirs, and then the community challenge where you get the Grab Assault Rifle, which we mentioned already. Contracts are coming. which is good for those of you who want replayability and get bored with running around a map shooting people. If you want to fill out challenges, you can do that. That's coming. It's not here yet, but that's coming this month. At some point in time, they're going to put in contracts. So stay tuned for that, they say. All right. So, I mean, there's some really, really cool stuff in here, but again, because of the locking it behind your reserves and the astronomical chances you're going to get something good out of those reserves is ridiculous. So that just upsets me a little bit. They're updating the blackout map to reflect summer, so you're going to have like grills and balloons and picnic tables and who knows what else. They're starting to repair the dam, it looks like. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Guys, I hope that this helps you. I hope you forgive me for having my little mini rant there all of a sudden, but it just drives me crazy that they have to be greedy about it. I mean, cosmetics are one thing. I've already said, if you want to put microtransactions to help support the game for the DLC and the content that you put out, that's fine. Microtransactions with cosmetics, for example, I'll give you an example of the kind of stuff I can tolerate. Alright, Overwatch is cosmetic only. I don't play Overwatch, my son does. Okay, it's cosmetics only. If you want to get a skin or something, pay a couple dollars for a cosmetic look of your character or whatever, or a gun, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Another game that does it is Assassin's Creed. Both Origins and what's the new one? The one I'm playing, Odyssey. Okay, they do it, but it's cosmetic only. It doesn't affect gameplay. You don't get weapons that like do ridiculous damage. It's just cosmetics. It just looks really cool, new armor and stuff like that. I can deal with that, but this is kind of. I'm sorry. I still don't understand. I still don't understand. But anyway, that's all the news that I have. I thought maybe what I'd do is jump in here and play for a little bit, and if there's any huge changes that are really, really awesome, I'd let you know. And put it up here on the channel. But that's what I have. That's the information that I have been able to get. And I read the patch notes right to you, the way that they're worded. So there was no added stuff to my commentary other than my little rant there. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you enjoy this game, that's okay. You're allowed to enjoy the game, but I just, as a person who plays video games for you guys and puts stuff on about video games for you guys up on a channel, I feel it is necessary to point out the flaws, not just the good stuff about our passion. And this is crazy. This is insane. When it comes to the black market and stuff like that. The gameplay is fantastic. Gameplay is fun. I've already said I have a ton of fun playing this game when I play it. But the black market and the microtransactions and the business decisions being made here are crazy, and it just makes me want to not purchase another Call of Duty ever again. And I'm really considering that. And it makes me sad because I like to play. So anyway, guys, have a great day. We will have more gameplay of Assassin's Creed up on the channel tomorrow, probably, unless something big happens. And then when we get closer to E3, I will be paying attention to E3 very, very closely, and any big announcements or anything like that, I will certainly let you guys know what the big announcements are. And even if I can't get footage, I'll certainly tell you about them, so you can have the information. And remember, if you're new around here, subscribe. If you like the content that you see, hit that like button, of course, because it helps us out. Appreciate that. And always remember, you can follow me on Facebook.com/virtualnunchucks, as well as Twitter. Twitter is the best option, really. @VNunchucks is my Twitter handle. I try to put content on Facebook, but I'm really, really bad about that. I don't even do that in real life or my personal life. So I feel really bad. My wife is the Facebook person, and I'm not. So But you can follow me there. I do put content there. It's just not as often as on Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitch TV, or twitch.tv rather, /virtual nunchucks, where every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we play games, we hang out, we talk, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys want to goof around with, and just laugh and have a good time, because it's a way for me to give back to you guys, because you've given so much to this channel. We appreciate you a whole lot, and that's one way to give back to you guys. So thank you. And I've reached 16 subscribers. Yes, that's not a whole lot, but considering that I've only been doing this for a few months, August will be a year. And the amount of content that's already out there and everything for gaming and all that stuff, I appreciate all of you who subscribe. So have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow, all right? See you guys.